Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, everyone. Sorry, this is just a quick one. Huh? Just a quick one, sorry, guys. Oh, sorry, guys. Please help me share. I'm sure most of you have seen the caption, why suspending the Freetown mayor, right? Even Aki Sawyerr. It's simple. We've all noticed, we've all seen, when it comes to this administration, anything that is unconstitutional is what they will do, gladly do, happy to do at all time. And this suspension is coming on based on what is happening about Mr. Foro issue. We all know he's a murderer ritualist that has been freed by this administration. People are talking about it. For the matter to die a slow death, like, people should just forget about it. This is the whole point where they are bringing up now they need to suspend, or they are thinking of suspending the mayor. But this is my message to all Sierra Leoneans. You see, on all the evil activities, on all the plans, the bad evil plans of this administration, it looks like it will end with the mayor. This is not the first time they have come for her office, her personality, and also for what she believes in. But I also want to advise and bring the notice to everyone, for those of us that are not aware. The mayor just announced, when was it? I think it was on the 18th, that, in fact, what she wrote was, we won. She didn't say I as the mayor. We won. Freetown has been awarded 1 million for over 3 years. So that money is what this administration wants to have access to, misuse it, and tomorrow they will call her, oh, you received this money, what have you done with it? We saw her, she was in Parliament a few days back to explain on what has happened during her tenure. And she did. She came out smiling, joyful. So one thing I've noticed is, like, if this administration comes to you, you need to be crawling on the floor so that they think you are scared of them. And I'm grateful, as a woman, she has stood her ground, done everything by the book that she's supposed to do. Where it's not working, she will say, like, oh, this is not working, or this is what it is. She calls things by their names. And for me, I'm grateful for people that have decided to sell their birthright to this administration. Will be going around to insult other, or to try and find ways how to cast blame. We also saw an acknowledgement, or let's say an appreciation tweet from former president of Liberia, congratulating her. Because again, we all know it wasn't just Freetown City Council or Freetown Mayor. It was an award to all. It was literally an international award. Africa, Asia, America. We saw other countries or cities that also won the award, or that were also part of it. It wasn't for everyone. You needed to really show a reason and convince them that yes, your country or your city deserve to win the award, and she has won it. So again, as we've always said, when it comes to this administration, they've done something bad, illegal, then they will try to find another way just to cover that one up and bring up another one. For example, we're talking about Moifori's issue of him being released and then his release has been revoked. The man is on the run, and somebody that has paid 900 million for him to be out, and then somebody coming to disrespect us saying, oh, I will give you 10 million to produce that person. Even me that you want to give 10 million, if I'm to see him, I said, well, they told me they'll give me 10 million. It's like, I'll give you 50 million. You think I'm going to produce that man to you? Hell no. So for me, this is what I always say, it's an insult to us as a nation. The man, so you want to tell me the person that they took his life worth only 10 million? Because when you're looking for a suspect or a killer, people don't pay 10 million. They don't. How much is 10 million? I can single-handedly say I can provide that 10 million, whoever will produce him for me. For a government to come around and tell us that, for somebody that has paid him 900 for his release, is telling us they will give you 10 million. It's a joke. And now, that's 10 million leons, not dollars, not pounds, not euro, but leons. This is the country we live in. This is the administration we are working with. You know, I saw somebody wrote on their Facebook, if they touch the mayor. Listen, this will be the last person that this administration will come close to disrespect or try to intimidate. It's wrong. We will not take it. The people of Sierra Leone will not accept it. She is the mayor. She has not been found guilty of anything. People that are found guilty of crimes are on the loose. Just because you don't like me, because I'm from the South, or because I choose to speak the truth, then I become an issue to you. I think I should be an inspiration, or I should be some kind of, how would I say, some kind of a hero for you. Because if I don't criticize you, they said you need to do constructive criticism, right? So that people will be able to know what is going on. But yet still, only with this administration, if you are excelling, you've become a threat. If you choose not to dance to their tune, you've become a threat. We've seen that with Cameroon, but we've seen that with other Sierra Leoneans. And they've tried that before with the mayor, where to the point somebody physically abused her. Nothing came out of it. We've seen parliamentarians, let's say the leader of the opposition, have been harassed, have been abused, reports have been made to the police. Nothing has been done. Nothing, absolutely. Nothing, absolutely. But when it comes to the mayor of Freetown, even Aki Sawyerr, don't try. This will be the last try for this administration. You see, when it came to Lara, people were holding back because she never wanted to speak out. And now that, yes, as we've also learned, she has filed a case in court. Again, the same court that was supposed to come and investigate why she was illegally suspended indefinitely, which that did not happen, now is the mayor. But the start of it is where we will put a stop. And she'll continue to go to work as always. She has always been. We've seen when things happen, she is there to represent her people, because she was put there to protect the people, and she's trying her best, even though with all the challenges and intimidations that she's facing. But she still stands her ground. She still continues. So I beg you, that wants to bring disrepute to her name, or to her office, or to her personality, you will not succeed on this particular one. It will not be possible. This is suspension, sending people on suspension, and then it's like a dead case. It will not happen with the mayor. Because I've seen so many things, mayor. I was like, you know what? I need to talk about this. For me, it's wrong. And as a woman, I will not stand for others to be treated in such a way. It's wrong. It is wrong. And I'm sure we'll also have to make a complaint. Because for me, this is no different than a harassment. Absolutely. Because you've tried. This is not the first time or the second or third. Where she will provide, okay, give us a budget, who to pay, where to pay, what to do. She'll provide all of that. And all of that will be left again without being attended to. And then her staff will come, says, oh, we've done this, you told us to do, but this. So, well, it's not in my power. I do not have the capacity. I have signed all documents that I'm supposed to sign. Whoever's supposed to dispose, X, Y, and Z have refused to do their own part. For me, I am covered. And I've done everything by the book. So it has come to the point where they have found no fault on her. And now she has gracefully won a contract of $1 million for 3 years program. And yet, you were there talking of her suspension. For what crime? What is her offense? Because one thing we've noticed, everybody everywhere, they're meant better for Sierra Leone. If they are not with you or not working with you, they will be suspended so that you can replace them with whatever shenanigans you want to play. Put them there, then they can dance to your tune. It will not happen with the mayor's office, the mayor of Freetown. Maybe you can try it with the Bull mayor or with any other mayor. And I'm sure the one also in Makeni will not budge for that. Absolutely not. So you've only got the South or the Southeast to deal with or to ask. You've got less than a year when you can really say, I am running an office. That's less than a year. Because 2022 now is all campaign. 2023 is when they will have general elections. So just to have a chaos in the country. These are some of the reasons. And I'm sure oppositions have always said, we will let him rule. Because we don't want where he will come with a story says, oh, this happened, so I was not able to do X, Y, and Z. You have intimidated, you have killed, you have murdered people, and yet still, you walk at this minute based on your position without no threat or without any issues. But there comes a time when you will not be able to walk the street of Freetown. You will not be able to call the word or the name Sierra Leone. Because you must have destroyed so much that you yourself within will say, I have done wrong. And we are yet to wait for the people, especially the religious leaders that will come says, let's forgive. Because in Sierra Leone, something that somebody will come hurt you, and the next thing you are asked by everybody else is, let's forgive. To forgive, to, you know, and I'm like, when I was being hurt, did anyone not notice that this will come this day? Or something like this will happen? There's nothing about divine and human and God right now. No, it's not. We had a civil war. What we end up, peace and reconciliations. And these are the same people perpetrating what they did that time to us again. Some of us saw this in the beginning, that if it's this administration is led by X, Y, and Z, we will have worse than our country has ever had. And indeed, some of us are not soothsayers. So people never took us seriously. They'd be like, oh, because you are, it doesn't mean because I become an opposition, I do not have an eyesight or I do not have a common sense. And I've always said, what this administration like It's common sense. Common sense. They just want to use one issues to make others to forget about what is happening on the other side. And it's wrong. It's totally wrong. Completely wrong. For me, I always say it. Let us try to unite. I don't care your tribal lines, your political affiliations. We should work like the COP members. We want something good for the country. We stand for it. We should stand for it. We should not be intimidated. They will try. We saw what happened in their women's leader elections. After a couple of weeks, what we had, oh, we have pardoned ourselves, it's all okay. And again, some of us, we say, or there is a slogan in my language, Maya Sala Galilek Bilo, the chief will make a law when they are happy. If that same law caught up with them, they said, no, this was not my interpretation, or this was not what I meant. Because now the table has turned. Now the table has turned. So they have become, we have so many different interpretations for the same crime people have been suffering from. It is wrong. We should always remember that there is tomorrow. And the mayor of Freetown, the people of Sierra Leone stood by her. She will not be intimidated or suspended. And if anyone is to be appointed in that position, maybe the person will have to go and wait till forever, because you will not live to see the next day. Because it's because when people are being replaced, they are being replaced with others, and you leave those people in those positions, so yes, they think it is okay. If it happens to this, then I think me too, I can get away with it. The mayor's position was not like one of the parliamentarians that you can just fight, use your court, and then come to intimidate people. It's not. She has what? And everybody is seeing it. The world is seeing it. And what your plans are, or your thoughts are, try to take a very cold water and drink it down. If it's either to get down properly, or that's the last one you will ever swallow. That will be the last one. I say to the people of Sierra Leone, anyone that is illegally removed, suspended, sacked from their position, the replacement of that individual will be the one to start paying for the crime. The thing I have noticed in this world, if you are to stand for somebody to hurt you, that is a hurt you have to live with for the rest of your life. Because the worst we can get to, or the furthest we can go, it's sorry. You need to forgive. We need to pardon him. By then, whatever circumstance or situation you found yourself, that's it. So even if you're in a fight with somebody, do not allow them to give you the first help. Because if they do, that's one out against you. Because you can't return it back. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Intimidations have come left, right, and center for the mayor. She has stood her grounds for the past 4 years. Now, this is the next. I'm urging all Sierra Leoneans We need to stand for the truth. I know tomorrow people will say, let's forgive and forget. Let's try to move on. We cannot pay evil for evil. If an evil happens now, you need to cut the evil off there and then. So when the time comes, it happens and it will sort it there and then. So nobody has a reason to say, oh, but there's no but. Maybe for Moifere was one of the reasons why they have to remove or try to take out the death penalty in our constitution. But yet still, that's fine. Even though he was on death row by hanging, that was never done. A parole is 25 years. Parole, 25. Minimum. For debt. Person did not even spend 10. And he's on a loose. That he told us, I am well protected. Which indeed we know. He has showcased that to all of us. And I saw somebody writing, oh, have they issued an Interpol? Interpol for who? Interpol for who? I did says the first day it came out that they're looking for him 10 million. I says, ask the two people. Because they've sent you to go and look for him. They have him with him themselves. The man left the shore of Africa with service passport, diplomatic passport. That's it. He left with that. How did he get it? Because I was also educated yesterday that it's only the president that has the authority to sign a service passport. And we know we have 2 presidents in the country. We also had from the IG referring to the female version as a precedent. Sierra Leone has become like a clown state at this minute. Somebody that will come and says, I want anyone in this world to come and tell me that they did X, Y, and Z for my wedding. Yet we knew the wedding was sponsored by the government. The office have been taking money like, it has become a joke. And yet still, they said the ACCA boss said, oh, by December people will be in jail, and we're yet to see anybody. But they are after innocent Samura, saying he has done X, Y, and Z. And his case has been adjourned literally the 4th time. This is one of the reasons he says, I will not be going anywhere they called me. Because it's a waste of my time and a waste of taxpayers' money. Every commodity in the country has gone up without a chance of them ever coming down. Within 4 years. Things that have happened within 4 years. In the past administration for 10 years, half of it did not take place. Half of it. Including debts. Including abuse of power. And this is the same person who was saying, oh, this person has used his executive power so much that for me, I thought it was illegal. And you are doing a 1,000 times worse than what you were criticizing. After the whole charade, what did we end up with? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. I am appealing to all Sierra Leoneans. We need to stand in solidarity with the mayor. Either their rumors are true or not. We need to protect her. She's our sister, our comrade, our boss, our mom, wife. She fits in every world. you may be referring to her. In life, not everybody will be there with you. But we are yet to see a savior for that city. We are yet to see. And for me, as the first one, female that I've seen, I am appealing to everyone. We've all seen when they came first with the cleaning exercise, how the mayor was humiliated. And again, she stood her ground. Sign a document, we will do it. Says, no, I will do no such thing. If I've seen only 5, I will sign for 5. I'm not going to sign for 1,000. When you do it, I see it, I will sign it. I will sign it. And I think after that day, have we ever had any cleaning exercise in the country? Have we? Have we? Sierra Leoneans, let us don't allow this administration to destroy our country. We have gone through a lot as a nation. We have gone through a lot as a nation. It is time for us to say no to dictatorship, because that is all I can see right now. If X, Y, and Z say this, people don't ask questions, they just follow suit. Why? Why? The 1 million, she won 600 other cities. Britain was counted among. All because of her resilience. All because of that. And she came again publicly, says, we have. We won. Wow. We should be celebrating her. We should be celebrating the mayor. We should. She has not said, because I'm a female, I'm not going to do X, Y, and Z. We have seen where she has made her hands dirty to do the work. She advocates for her staff, for her city. For example, we had the Wellington explode. She was in hospital donating blood. She went there. Wow. That is a woman of substance. That is a woman that is ready to protect her country, protect her citizen, because her position is to look after the ones that are there. Hello? Fine. Okay, go. Okay, to Gama, GP Gama hospital. So took Batiana. Okay. Okay. So boy. Okay. Okay, my opinion, your life, we. Yeah. No. Yeah, okay. Alright, then, bye. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, my sister is not well, coming from hospital, so I had to pick a call. I normally don't pick calls when I'm live. Please forgive me. It is sad. It is really, really sad. So I want us to work with the mayor of Freetown in all of this. In all of this. She's working tirelessly to make us proud. One of her flagship is Transform Freetown, which we can see she's trying her best. Really trying her best. Really trying her best. I pray we'll all work with her. We should not leave her to do it all by herself. We shouldn't. We shouldn't leave her to do it all by herself. I'll have to cut my life short because my sister is calling me again and looks like she needs me. I'm really sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but I will come back to finish this conversation